Jennifer Wilder, the Greene County Partnership's Keep Greene Beautiful, joins us in the studios this morning. Hello, Jennifer. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm so much better that we've had many 60-degree days in a row. Isn't that nice?
It's wonderful, except for the allergies.
Except for the allergies, the sniffling, and the watery eyes, and everything that goes along with it. But you were here a while back talking about spring and cleanups and things like that, and it's hard to get that in your mind when it's 30 and snowing still. But now with this kind of thing, that's got to be on everybody's mind. What's going on around the county?
Well, I did talk about the Great American Cleanup. It started the 1st of March, and it goes to the end of May. And it's a Keep America Beautiful program that the Keep Greene Beautiful local affiliate we promote because we desperately need help picking up trash. So we're really encouraging citizens of Greene County to help during this, since the weather is getting warmer, to get out and help with the cleanup. Just one would be great. We have trash bags and supplies and safety vests at the Greene County Partnership. But we're encouraging people to get out. And I get a lot of phone calls. I got one right after I was here last time. And we do have a litter crew, and they do go out. It's the inmates from the workhouse, and they go out 5 days a week. And I tried to get the numbers before I come this morning, but I was unable to get them. But they pick up so much trash, and there's still this much trash on the ground. So that's why they're going out. But 5 people going out 5 days a week, as large as this county is doesn't put a drop in the bucket.
And once they start mowing again, it seems like that becomes even more obvious because the grass, is cut down, and you see the shreds of paper from where the mowers have been over it, and it looks horrible. And it's just an easy thing. Take that bag on to work and throw it away, or throw it away at home.
I just don't understand. But we have a lot of great citizens in Greene County that will help with pickups. I would like to give a thanks to the litter crew, and then Public Works is, if anyone is seen on the bypass, they're out picking up. They have employees that are picking up the litter. They keep it mowed. They keep it looking great, and I do want to thank them because they're getting out. Not a lot of people want to pick up on the bypass because it's pretty dangerous. So they're getting out and picking that up. And they're also not just picking up the bypass. They have a couple of employees just for litter collection. So they're getting out like on Bohannon and White House Road to the city limits, and they're really helping out also. But we still really need people to help. If you've got a church group one Saturday to get out, we are designating the first weekend in May as Clean Up Green Weekend. So that weekend we're asking people to get out with your groups or by yourself and hold a litter collection, and we are going to be offering a gift card to the one that collects the most that weekend. So a little incentive to get out and help clean up our beautiful area.
And the weather, as it's turned, has got people thinking about doing that. You've got a cleanup going out at the Nolichucky River, out at the dam down in that access area, and that's a popular place for people that fish and kayak and everything else. And that's coming up. When is that?
It's next weekend. It's the Nolichucky Dam River Access Cleanup. Keep Greene Beautiful is partnering with TVA and the Appalachian Paddling Enthusiast. We're going to clean up from 10 to 1. So if you're interested in coming out to help, we will not be in the river. It's just the dam area. But we will use the clean up in that area. And I've had a pretty good response so far. If there's any students that's under 18, they need a waiver signed by their parents before they come and bring it that day. So over 18, you can just sign the waiver that morning. But that's why we were asking for RSVP, is just to make sure, if a under 18 came and didn't have their parent with them, we need that form signed by a parent. So, but that will just be from 10 to 1 that day, and we'll be providing the gloves and bags and cleaning up that area because, as you said, as spring comes, a lot of people like to use the river for fishing and kayaking and things like that, and we want it to look cleaner.
The only thing about that, you mentioned, that's a somewhat, I won't say it's a small area, but if a bunch of people turn out, parking could be an issue. So just be aware of that as you approach it. If it's full, that's great. You've got what you need there, and
Probably
and
so, yes.
there are other ways to help out.
Parking is limited. I mean, and I'm glad you brought that up. So if you see there's quite a bit of cars there, we're probably good on the number of volunteers. We're going to have parking, but you can't really park down there that well. So we're going to have like the grassy area near there, and want to make sure we're careful along the Asheville Highway. Yeah. But parking is kind of limited, so we wouldn't have a ton of area for volunteers to park, but we'll probably be scheduling some other things this spring to help with if we have enough help on this one.
Your electronic waste and recycling, it's not coming up, but you've got the date set for that. It's normally around this time of year, but you've changed the dates on that because
the virus is getting less and less, hopefully, and we normally for many years hold it the first Friday in May. Last year we pushed it back to August, and we're going to have it in August again this year. So if you're used to bringing your electronics in May, we'll be holding it Friday, August the 6th. Last year we moved locations, and it seemed to work out really well. There was no traffic issues, but it's going to be at the Greene County Fairgrounds in the back parking lot near the Demolition Derby. I want to tell people that a lot of businesses participate in this day because they don't really have a way to get rid of their electronics. But individuals really, unless they have a large amount, don't have to wait till this collection. There's electronics bin at each convenience center in the county where you take your trash along with all the recycling bins. So you can take it there. You don't have to hold on to a phone or a hard drive until this collection. You can just go ahead and get rid of it at the convenience centers in the recycling bin.
You got the youth leadership. Still working on that, signing up or enrolling or however you
Youth Leadership is a program for usually high school juniors and seniors next year. It's a 1 day a month where they are out of school. We're going to try to hold most of the days on Saturdays like we did this year since it's been such a crazy year. But you apply. It's a really great learning program, and we have a different topic each month, and it might give the student an idea of what they want to major in, or if they already know and we visit one of those places, that's a one-on-one opportunity with that company that they probably wouldn't normally get to talk to them. So applications are due April 15th. We do look at your volunteering, your school activities, and your grades for the program. So if you're interested in more detail, please give me a call at the partnership, and I can email you more information and the application. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in the schools this year to give a presentation, so I'm really trying to get on the radio and newspaper to get that information out, in addition to sending it to the guidance offices at each high school.
That's something that looks good on any college application, or even a job application or anything like that you've shown some responsibility and
it's an extra step that you didn't have to do.
Right.
But letters of recommendation are huge for this program. Also for youth council, if you have a student that's just interested in volunteering and maybe don't want to do the 1 day a month, it will get started. We'll help the fair get started this year, and so you can contact me if you have a student that really wants volunteer hours. Instead, there's 2 different programs I have, but both are really good for letters of recommendation. A lot of the colleges and jobs want an outside school reference, and that's what I'm able to provide for the students.
And to get in touch with you, they can call 638-4111 or email you at
kgb@greencop.com.
All right. What else is coming up? What else you got?
The Iris Festival.
Oh, yeah.
We're still planning on it.
Got the approval from the city to shut down Depot, and I'm sure the planning stages are underway on how to do that safely and efficiently and still have people come and enjoy the Iris Festival.
Yes, we'll be more spaced out this year, and Keep Greene Beautiful is going to try to hold a 3-mile walk with the Iris Festival. That's Saturday morning, and more details will be available later. We have one in the fall as a Keep Greene Beautiful fundraiser, but we've had a great interest so far in the Iris Festival, and we'll have the car show, and it'll just be at a more spread out than normal. But I think everybody's excited to get out and start doing some things.
Well, that'll be fine. I always liked it as it was, but if I had more room to get around, that would be even better. I'd have voted for that the last time you did it.
Yeah, we try to get as many in as we can.
This social distancing was right up my alley. I didn't care for most people anyway, so it worked. All right, Jennifer, 638-4111, or email you at kgb@greencop.com. Is it .com?
Yes.
And get in touch with you, the partnership, on any of that information.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Great American Cleanup goes on and help keep Greene beautiful all the way through the end of May, and really all the other months of the year, not just these. But keep that in mind. The river cleanup out at the dam coming up next weekend, and all the other events that they've got going. For more information, call Jennifer Wilder at the partnership at 638-4111.